Hey everyone, welcome back for another figure opening video. I think some of you have seen this already, but I showed this off in my update video a couple of weeks back, and I think I should record it, and it's going to be really hard because the angle's tough. But this is the Emilia art scale figure, and it's the last one prize for the Ichiban-kuji that they had in convenience stores very recently. You can see it's Emilia with her cat ears on there in the background, and it just looks absolutely amazing. I'm already super excited to open this up and see what is inside. On the box you can see there's Ichiban-kuji up there with ReZero. There's also some Japanese there. I think that says Saigo no ichidai wo hiku to te ni hairu. So the last person, or the last person who pulls the last ticket will get this. There's our art scale logo there. On the side it just says Emilia with a few cat paws, which is adorable. Also, the whole box doesn't fit inside of the camera, but there you go. There's Emilia too. And on the back, if this will work, there we go. We've got ReZero with safety information, so I think you're all used to that. The bottom has nothing. The top has a handle. So yeah, and you can carry it nice and conveniently. But we're not doing that today. We are opening this up. So here we go. All right, in with our knife. So like I say, this is the last one prize. In the convenience store I went to, they had about 7 other prizes still before this one. And when I saw that and thought, okay, this is about 800 yen, $8 a pop, times 7. Oh, that's not too shabby for a figure like this. Oh, there's tape on the sides. So I ended up buying out the lot. And I'm hoping, I haven't checked yet because we're opening it now, that it's going to be completely worth it. Alright, there's another layer. Get that open. Oh, it's pink inside. That's cool. Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of tape on here. Get that bit. There we go. Unfold that. Open that. Alright. There we go. Wow, what a puzzle this is. Okay, and then we need to take out our plastic. Try and do that carefully. Jesus, this is heavy. Wow, look at that. Alright, I need to unpackage Emilia, so give me one sec. Okay, here is our Emilia. This is amazing. Oh my god. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you know already, I love ReZero, and I love Rem. Rem is easily my favorite character. Emilia is 100% in my top 3. She is fantastic. And before they released some of these art scale figures for Rem and other characters, I think there's a Rem, there's a Ram. There has been an Emilia before too, but I regret actually not getting them. I'm kind of sad that I haven't been able to. There's a lot of plastic on this, so I'm just going to pull these off. Any more over there? Nope. It looks like this plastic kind of poncho on her. I'm guessing I can just, if I'm careful. Also, sorry, I think the coloring's gone a bit weird because of this figure, but why is that not coming off? Will it come off like this? 1 second. Alright, there we go. Much better. So I think now she's ready for review. So let's start off with her face, which is about 50% of this. So here we go. So, as you can see, she has these huge eyes, and what's happening with these eyes is they're actually kind of indented, so you can see any angle that I turn this at, it looks like she is following you. That is an awesome effect. That is just out of this world. That is so cool. Like any angle, she's just following the whole time. Her head turns! I had no idea. Her nose sticks out quite a fair bit there. Her face has this fantastic finish to it. This blush is lovely. And her mouth is very indented. You can see her teeth inside there. You can see a bit of skin, her tongue. Very well thought out. Her eyebrows are painted on nicely too up there too. That's cool. Her ears are also very well molded, and they have a lovely shading to them. Nice bit of pink at the top and the bottom. The other side is a little bit tougher to see because it's underneath her hair there, but there is also another ear molded over there. But one of the biggest highlights on this figure is easily her hair. Her hair is fantastic, and there is so much attention to detail. Her bangs are fantastic, her fringe here. There's also a couple of little bits coming off to the side there with these nice kind of individually molded strands. It's really cool. We do also have a kind of hair clip here on the side. The molding on that isn't so great, honestly. It's kind of upsetting, but I mean, look at that. You're barely focusing on that. You can also see that she's got some kind of braid or plait there in the middle of her hair. So that is holding in between the middle. It does feel a little bit dirty there for some reason, which is kind of a shame. And then we can see that her hair comes down in just a plethora of kind of strands, all nicely kind of going off into different kind of waves and angles, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful flowing hairpiece. And what's cool is it goes from this kind of solid color down to a more clear, crystally color at the bottom there, which is also, if the camera will focus on it, also knotted right there. So that's really, really cool. And then kind of going back up from the hair, we can see she has this really nice purple hair tie here underneath. This is pretty much on every single Emilia figure anyway, so I'm glad that they kept this. There is this beautiful, beautiful flower. I want to say it's a rose because it looks like a rose, but I may be wrong. Please do correct me if I am. But what a stunning flower. And the attention to detail is just impeccable. It's fantastic. And then her ears. She has cat ears. Look how cute she looks. So, yeah, you can see her so big it's hitting everything. Her cat ears are nicely colored inside. There's a bit of kind of like yellowy fur, I'll say. On the back there, nice and clean too, with this nice kind of smooth outline. So, yeah, it's adorable. It's such a cool head. That's fantastic. And look, it moves. I had no idea. Anyway, that's her amazing head. Let's move down her body. So, moving down her body, we can see basically she's wearing the same clothes that she wears in pretty much every single episode of the anime. So she's got this really nice kind of collar up here with this nice design. She's got Puck there in her little diamond or emerald thing there. That's kind of cool. Actually, that's very pretty, very cool. And you can move it about, which is nice. You can see that her shoulders are bare, so she's wearing a shoulderless, kind of like an open shoulder top, which is kind of cool. I'll just look back there. You can also see there's some really nice shading on the back of her t-shirt too, which is cool. We don't really see it, but it's just cool anyway. We can also see there's a bit of purple underneath the sleeve going down there into the stand, and I'll look at that in a second. We can also see her breasts are pretty well defined. I always feel uncomfortable talking about those kinds of things because it's kind of creepy, but there you go. There's also this nice kind of like little ruffle going around the outside. And yeah, it's quite smooth on the outside with a few kind of very good folds. And I did just notice something. I don't know if you can see that little sheen here, like kind of on the plastic. It looks like there's kind of some glue on it. It's kind of odd. It's gross. But there you go. And then the rest of her top goes down nicely too with this lovely, lovely kind of coloring and pattern. But I think you've all seen it already from just a few glimpses, but this stand is fantastic. First off, the arms and the body all look like they're kind of going into it. It looks like she's coming out of some kind of icy portal, but these little crystals, these like little kind of icicles going around the outside are wonderful. These are really, really nice. I just realized it's actually kind of hard to show you from this side. But you can see there's these really nice crystals too. So yeah, and it just gives this amazing effect like she's kind of coming out of nowhere. I've got to reach really far to get this whole thing in. It's not going to work. But then finally on the stand, this stand basically looks like any typical anime figure stand. Underneath, and I don't want to drop her, so I'm trying to be really careful here. Let's see, other way. Turn around. You see there's a bit of information under there, like with Kadokawa, Art Scale, so the company that's made this, kind of the second series of Re:Zero and so on. So yeah, that's basically the stand. There's not really too much to talk about. So there you go. But wow, what a cool bust. This isn't really an anime figure. This is an anime head. Anime bust. But don't just take my word for it, although I really do think you should on this one. Let me show you all a few really pretty shots of this bust. So let's take a look. Okay, let's move you to the other room. So what a cool bust. This is fantastic, and I am so happy that we got this. It's just wonderful. Now the problem we do have is there is no room on our figure shelf, and I don't think she'd really fit. So for now, I'm just going to put her over here on top of these drawers. Kind of, oops, sorry. Because it's the only place we really have any space right now. So, God, she takes up so much room. Just look at that. But hey, everyone, if you liked today's video, please do give us a like. And if you want us to get some of the others, please do let us know, because I may be interested in getting the Rem and the Ram at some point. And I think there's also an Ekidono one, but I will check on that. But love you all, and I'll see you in the next figure opening coming very soon. Okay, bye-bye!